Alrighty, everybody. Bit of a mindless video here, and I just wanna talk for a bit. Um, is my HUD not there? Oh, hello. I'm gonna work on getting my 1K catalyst completed. Got it earlier, I guess last night. Um, and just kind of chill out and talk about just some stuff going on in my head, and the problems I've been having. Um, and these aren't, life or death problems. It's just thoughts I have that I want to get out there. And I guess I want to know if I'm the only one who thinks like this. So, die. Been having kind of a rough go of it, personally. And it is entirely my fault, and it makes it all the worse, in fact, because I know it's my fault. And instead of dealing with it in healthy ways, I have turned to my age-old obsession, which is video games, um, and then just pretended like everything is all right. Nice. So the catalyst is not working unless I have to do it somewhere else. Let's go somewhere else. Actually, oh, that is the distortion. This will work, right? Anyways, um, rough go of it. Destiny 2 has ended. And it is weird to say that because I have played this game for 10 years. It is also weird because I have made some of my best friends at various points in time, playing this game. I have, spent thousands of hours in it. I have done a stupid amount of stuff in the game, and now it is over. And that is kind of hard for me, because it feels like a huge portion of who I am and what I have known for years is gone. Especially when you think about, I can barely remember what I had for breakfast yesterday. And yet I can remember how to do basically every encounter of every raid ever released. I remember stupid stuff about this game because it has legitimately broken part of my brain. And I wish I knew how to deal with that. That is rather loud. Let's turn that down. Did that work? Why is it not working? What did that say? It said defeat targets, right? Defeat targets using this weapon to unlock. Thank you for placing your barricade right in my face. Those were defeated targets. And it is not unlocking. We love to see it. Alright, we can go do anything else, actually. I need not that. Oh, let's go to the tower. Yeah, I have stuff. So, my brain is broken. I don't know how to deal with that. Because I have done this for years. And quite a few years ago, when I was like 13, 14-ish, I started to struggle with depression quite hard. And then I struggled with it and still struggle with it from time to time. But I struggled really hard for about 5 years. Yeah, about 5 years. Trying to deal with my depression, and one of the things I noticed kind of along the way was my memory was slipping more and more. I was forgetting. Ooh, that's not bad. I was forgetting pretty important things all the time. People would say things to me, and almost immediately I would forget them. I'm not that old. I should not be freaking losing my mind like I am. And yet, here we are. But this game, for whatever reason, I can remember. And has helped me remember in various ways. In an unhealthy way, I would say. But it has helped me to remember. Helped me with my memory. Complete the deep. Never mind. So I picked it up. So that is kind of hard for me. Because I don't remember most of my time from about 12 to like 15, 16-ish. It is all kind of a blur. And so going forward, again, it's just kind of weird. Like, dude, two like actually good rolls back to back. Apparently the ghost mods are working now because I have been getting where's this? That freaking health one every single time. Like those ones I must have deleted them. I swear they were all like that. I'm sorry, I'm getting really sidetracked. Anyways, so it's been kind of a struggle bus for a while to remember, and now one of the key things that I do remember is gone, so that's really weird. But there's also this other part of me that is struggling because I I don't know. I have a really hard time getting invested in things and like legitimately long-term invested. I'm a dreamer in the sense of I like to dream about doing stuff, but I never see it through. Pretty much the only two things in my life that I have seen through and I have actually lived it out is playing this ridiculous game and being married to my wife. Like the only two things that I have stayed consistent, I have always shown up for, I have seen through and been there thick and thin, right? Good and bad, are those two things. And that to me not only is pathetic and makes me feel even worse, but also just weighs on me. That, like, why can I not seem to do anything else? I don't know what it is, but yeah, it's just weird. It's just weird. And so, the struggle again is kind of real. I don't think I want to sit there for 40 minutes. I guess I don't know how long this video is gonna be. Um, yeah, I guess we can do this. So it's just weird. Um, and like there's a part of me that really wrestles with like why can't I just be normal? There's like another part of me that's like why can't I just freaking figure this out? Like it has gone on so long. And I just don't know why. Like why do I still do this over and over and over again? Why am I still struggling with this stuff? After like all of these years, uh, it's still a problem, you know? I wanted to change things. Eek, this one. Um, it's just I don't know. Again, things that are kind of wrecked in my mind. Heck with that. Um, that kind of eat me up, you know. Um, and to kind of top that off, yes, run me over with your skimmer, please. Boop. Thank you. Much appreciated. To kind of top that off is again, I think it's part of being depressive, and having that history, um, is I have a hard time like finding purpose in regular things. What should be like normal-ish things. Um, like just going to work, and unfortunately, it extends to my family. I just don't really find purpose in having a family like I feel like I should. And again, when I feel like that, it makes everything worse. And like I know, um, 9 times out of 10 that's the devil trying to pull me down, trying to make me feel worse than I already do. But it works, and I guess that's the problem. Is it's efficient in making me miserable, and so, um, I have ignored it. I have ignored a whole lot of it. And again, it has made me all the more obsessed with escapism, with trying to get away from my own reality. And Jiminy Christmas, you have health. Um, Hello, Barrier Grim. Do you want to die? That was a little loud. Again, it just amplifies things, and makes everything weird. Um, Hello. Um, and so I have been struggling. Um, and as such, because I am miserable, I have been kind of ignoring God in a way and getting frustrated with him when things don't change, even though it is completely 180% my fault. Oh, I still have auto melee. I want that. Okay. Doing the auto melees for the bubble nonsense, pushing bosses around. Because for some reason my like uncharged melee was not working and would just like throw the orb. And I don't know why, but auto melee it was fine. Anyways, so it just has made things hard. And again, I have made things substantially worse by, kind of not running from God, but certainly not being faithful to him in the way that I should. Which again makes me feel, okay, it's just like compounding things over and over and over again. Um, oh my gosh, I'm terrible with a shotgun. Because I'm over here trying to do the right thing, trying to be that guy who's faithful, and like as silly as it is, run a channel about being faithful, and then I've got a newborn child, which I want to be a good father to. Hello. Goodbye. And it's hard to feel like you're a good father when you feel like trash all the time. And nothing really seems to help like it should. Again, it's just a weird mind thing. And I wish I could escape it. But again, I've struggled with these kind of thoughts and feelings for a very, very long time, and I should be used to them and should know how to deal with them. But for some silly reason, I still fall into it, and I guess that is my cross to bear, for sure. You know, for a long time it was that, and I'm not monetized, so I can say whatever the heck I want. Um, Porn addiction, um, for a very many years, was those two things, was depression and addiction. Um, and I made not only myself miserable, but made everyone around me miserable because of how I was. Especially with those two things, I tend to cut myself off, and I never felt worthy in the slightest. I just wanted to hide who I really was because I hated who I really was. And unfortunately, I feel like I'm slipping back into that. And it's so hard when you know the scriptures and you know the word, and like I know God personally. I mean, I've heard him speak to me. He just got deleted. That guy pull out an RPG. That's pretty nifty. Um, it's hard when you know better, and you still can't really break free from it because of your own head. Because there's still things going on inside of you that tear you up, and make you feel worthless, in spite of knowing everything. Knowing everything. Wow. The extra big brain. That guy. Oh, he's good. Hop on up, bud. And so again, I have drowned myself in video games and pretended like no, that was not the gun I wanted. Dude, I'm so washed. Oh my gosh. I don't know if it's washed or I'm just not here because I'm talking. Regardless, I don't even, it's just, it's a struggle. Struggle's real. And it has been a struggle to open up to pretty much everybody. And so I figured I might as well just get around it and we can talk about it here. Um, I I don't want to make my problems anybody else's, but at the same time, I know I gotta talk about it because part of it is just like I need to accept that that's who I am and this is just how it is. That I will not find purpose in quote unquote regular things like my job. Um, but I should be better about feeling content because I am so blessed with my wife and child. I have an incredible family, who I love so deeply, and I just need to be better about taking care of them and being there for them because I find myself being very distant a lot of the time, especially recently. And I think it really, again, it comes to like two things, and one of them is I don't want to disappoint them and make problems for them. Um, but at the same time, like, I don't want my daughter specifically to remember me like this. Like, if anything was to happen, I don't want her to think of me being this depressed guy who was barely there or didn't find purpose, in anything. Like, I don't know. It's stupid thoughts, but I'm just kind of laying them out because it's been a while since I've just sat back and talked. And I'm doing it in a weird format. Um, and I don't know. There's so many things. I find myself just wanting to be distant from people. Um, like I want to be around people. I want to talk to people, but at the same time, like I don't, because I don't want to put on a face. I don't want to pretend. I have told people multiple times, like I can't pretend to care 99% of the time, and so I won't. I will just keep going about what I'm doing. It's just a weird life. It certainly is. There is a guy up. Boop. And then I spin. In. So yeah, it's been a struggle for a little bit. And again, I wish I could be better. Um, but here we are, you know? And I'm talking about it, I'm trying to get it out there, and I'm trying to change. So I don't know if anyone out there, if you're listening to this, feels like me. I don't know if you feel alone. I don't know if you feel um, empty. I don't know if you feel hurt or guilty and ashamed just because you're not living up to the person you thought you would be. Um, but if you're struggling with any of that, I want to tell you, you're not the only one. Because I've been there. I'm there right now. I'm stumbling through life trying to figure this out. I'm trying to be a father, um, which is hard when you don't feel good enough and have never really felt good enough. It's hard to be excited to want to raise um, a daughter that is so perfect when you don't feel perfect. I don't know, like she's not perfect, but she's pretty incredible. I know the guy over here. Um, it's just hard. And I don't know if anyone else out there is like me. I don't know anyone if anyone feels like that, if anyone's struggling, or if anyone's feeling like you're falling short or down on yourself because you're struggling. I just want to tell you, you're not the only one. Um, and one of the few comforts for me personally, um, this whole time has been knowing that God never asked me to be perfect. Um, he never said the righteous man is the guy who never falls short, who never makes a mistake, who never, you know, has issues or eat damage. Love to see it. Um, the righteous man is the one who stumbles but gets back up. And that's what I'm trying to do, you know? Like, I gotta start by fixing equity. Oh my gosh, can I aim? Thank you. The righteous guy is the one that, even though stuff's hard, he gets right into the middle of it and works it out, fixes it, changes what he needs to get by, and burn me actually. But I don't have that much health. The righteous is the one who falls, stumbles 7 times, and 7 times gets back up, which is to say, completely falls completely and gets back up. That is part of the significance of 7. It shows a totality of something in the Bible, and that's what what he's getting at there is, even though you will fall and stumble and, you know, everything might break, you will get back up and serve God once more. I need a sniper, not a shotgun for this. Boop. Boop. Oh, dude, yep. Struggle is real. It's pushing him. That's kind of cool. It's not breaking crits. There we go. Yeah. Life's fun. Life's really, really fun. And it's a weird thing, you know? I'm sure a lot of you have lived it. You guys know. Dude, that guy almost killed me. I was really hoping for a freaking 1-2 punch trench barrel roll, and then the Cascade All-Star, and I didn't get either of them, and I had 190 spoils, and purchased however many that is, 19 of them, because I used all of them. They're like 10 spoils each. But yeah, I bought 19 shotguns, and didn't get any of them. But I guess I just need to run it on like 5 feet instead of regular. not bad, I guess. Oh my gosh, he almost. Um. Yeah. The. I should say it with all of that. The easiest fix for everything would just be to return to God. Not return to God. I'm already in God. I'm with God, and Christ is walking with me through all of this. But to this thing does no damage because it's not crit based. And I wish. Oh, I wish it could do damage. I've always loved 1K. And so having the catalyst makes me very happy. But it makes me very sad that catalyst doesn't want to work. Alright, come here, bud. Ah, there we go. The old rapid fire. Old rapid fire days. Yeah, so sorry, it's a lot. But it's still hunt? Whoa. Like I actually got a catalyst. That's pretty crazy. Yeah. Been going through it. And I wish no one else had to deal with this, you know? I wish no one else had to go through this kind of nonsense. Especially when like everything is perfect, quote unquote. Because like I have a decent job that I should be happy about. I have, again, wife and kid, got stuff going for me. You know, uh, I should be happy. And I guess that's part of the problem is because I should be happy, I'm down on myself because I'm not happy. And it sucks. Well, hello. I think this one's better. Pantheon's perk is cool, but I think this one's better. Extended mag does not extend the magazine. Awesome. Also, handling masterwork. That's rough. I should go kill freaking Dolan Karu like a million more times so I can get a different masterwork. The only one I have at the moment is the charge master. I had a thing up here. Yep. I don't remember what I was saying. It's hard to do these videos when it's like not scripted in the slightest. And I'm just stumbling through it, you know? But that's okay. I can live with it. Y'all can live with it. I need to not make videos for views. I need to make videos for real people. And real people are more important than getting 1,000 views. Because if I can reach one person, then I have done better than a whole lot of people out there. If I can connect with one person about something like this, then I have won. Which I hope I can connect. And it's hard. To really put a lot of this into words in a digestible way, in a comprehensible way. But you know, we're living it. It's all good. I don't think I have the new one. I do have the new one. I don't want this one. Oh, I forgot about the little ghost guy. Oh, sorry. I don't remember his name. Little Ghost Man is kind of funny. I love this expansion. It was so good. So good. We'll have no more expansions after this, and that is not good. Makes me very sad. Oop. Oh, it put his res in Guam, man. Now I... Oh, I see. Okay, I have not used that aspect yet. That's pretty sick. I like that. Boop. Goodbye. Go. I needed to do something with this, and I think it's don't come. Oh, I gotta. That's what it was. Yes. I remember now. It's been freaking 4 years, 3 years. Did this come out? Holy health. It must be 4 years since Witch Queen came out. That's crazy to think about, actually. It's been a long time since I've done this. Anyways, I think that's where the video is gonna end. Is that and with this, I want to pray not only for myself but for each and every one of you that may hear this and resonate with it in some way, shape, or form. But I also want to leave you with this encouragement that even though stuff is rough, and we're all going through it, I think, in different ways at the moment, and it's just how life is. You're not alone. I hope you know that you're not alone. You'll never be alone because Christ is always there waiting to hear from you. NF has a pretty good song. If I'm not mistaken, it's "Oh Lord," where he says along the lines of like everybody's praying to God when they need it. Now, how does it go? It's hard to answer prayers when nobody's praying for you. They're sitting in the sleep in the pews, something along those lines. And I find that to be very true. That so often we just kind of sit in the pews and we either hold our problems kind of to ourselves, or we pretend like, you know, God's not really listening. So why should I have to pray? You know, we have that kind of mentality, and it's a pretty pathetic mentality, but it's one that we have. But again, it's hard to answer prayers when nobody's praying to you. And so, I would highly encourage you to take it to the Lord, take it to God. Even when it's hard to put into words, the Holy Spirit will discern your groanings. He will discern your innermost thoughts. And he knows you so personally. Like, everything you're going through, he knows about, and he's waiting to come in and comfort you. But when you keep holding him at arm's, you know, distance, right, or arm length, it's hard to get in close like that. Come close. There we go. Like that. Boop. I definitely hit that dude in the face, and that one went to Uganda. We love to see it. I would love to make this public event heroic, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Anyways, I need to stop getting distracted. But seriously, it's okay. And God's there. He's waiting for you. So turn to him, pursue him, and you'll be good. And now I'm gonna pray and then end this. So if you would join me in prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, I thank you for this day. I thank you for your love for us. I thank you for your provision and the blessings you have for us. God, if anyone is like me out there, if anyone's struggling or having a rough go of it, if anyone feels worthless or purposeless, if anyone's struggling to just find joy in everyday life or to feel like you're living up to what you should be, God, I ask that you would lift them up. You would strengthen them. You would love on them. You would draw them near to you. Father, I thank you so much for the ability to share your word with other folks. And God, I ask that you would bless anyone who hears your word today. Lord, I thank you and praise you for myself and everyone else who needs you close to them. I ask that you would pursue us, and that we would in turn pursue you with everything we have. Thank you and praise you, and in the mighty name of Jesus Christ I pray. Amen. Thank you, everyone. God bless you. I will talk to y'all later. Bye, everybody.